Hi guys, so I'm gonna be linking those two accounts into one account using what is called the trade copier. So the trade copier is basically gonna trade. When I make a trade on one account, it's gonna duplicate the same trade on another account, ensuring that both accounts execute the same trade. So how I do that, I normally use there's this trade copier called FX Blue. The nice thing about them is that their trade copier is free, so you don't have to pay anything for it. So this is how you come here, FX Blue website, FX personal trade copier, and then once you are here, you just go. You can download either. You can download the MT5 or the MT4 version. It doesn't matter, but I prefer MT5. They can copy from, if you download a MT4 trade copier, it can work even on MT5. It can copy from MT5 to MT4, MT5 to MT4, back and forth. It doesn't really matter because these two accounts are compatible with each other. And then you just click here. And then down here you will see this free download. You click there and then you sign in with your email. Don't worry, you're not paying anything, you just sign in with the email. And then the important thing, after downloading, you come here to the online user guideline, and then this guideline is pretty much gonna tell you about all the parameters that are on the copy trader. So everything that you need to know, you're gonna find here. Like what are pending orders, what are fixed lot size, what is lot size based on maximum cash risk. So all of these things, you can find them here, and then you can learn more about them and what they mean and how to change these parameters. Then from here, obviously you're gonna have this the copy trader download in your downloads. You just install it on your computer. After that, if I can just open my MT5, after that you should be able to see it as it is here on your MT5. You can see this is it's gonna show up under expert advisors. So under expert advisors, you should see the copy trader. It has two files, a copy sender and a copy receiver. So a copy sender is the one that sends the trade, and the receiver is the one that receives the trade. So if I could just, I want to just start this afresh. So say now if I had a different pair here, say I had something like, I don't know, like if you had a different pair here, you were gonna have that pair showing here. Let me just start this from scratch. So if you had a different pair like it's showing here, so you can see I have the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. My network is a little bit slow. So this is the MT5, as you guys can see. So I have this Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So what you do, it's easily, you just pretty much, let's say I'm gonna make this account the sender. So this is the one that's gonna be sending trades. So I'm gonna see this pop up, and I allow that. Then I go to inputs. On inputs, pretty much just leave it as it is, but then there's a few parameters that you can play around. Here they are. You can read about all these parameters in the dictionary that I showed you, and then yeah, you can play still around with these. All of these pretty much you can play around with, and then you need to come here, make sure that algo trading is allowed. Then we click OK, and then it should now show up here. You can see here there is, to show that there's an expert advisor on this chart. It's just gonna show, and then make sure that your 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 MT5 or MT4 has allowed algo trading, because sometimes it's gonna be red like that, but then you just need to make sure that it's green to ensure that algo trading is allowed. So that's the first part. So this is the sender, so this is the account that's gonna be sending trades. Now we need to set up the receiver, which is gonna be the one that's gonna be receiving trades. So guys, here I have now I'm gonna set up the receiver side. So you can see this, we have the same thing on the other account. We have the same thing, so we just need to now this one we use the sender, so this is gonna be the receiver, and then allow that. Oops, sorry, I didn't set the settings. Let me do that again. I'm gonna allow count input. So one important thing is to make sure that the channels have the same name. So it says trade copy here, it says trade copy, so that they can connect on that channel, and then this allows you to add multiple trade copiers to one, receivers to one copier, but it's fine, I'll show to you that later, guys. So here onto the copy, make sure that they are the same. And then the setting that I always like to change is this one here. Instead of using fixed risk, use risk factor. So using a risk factor means that if I'm risking 1% on this account on the sender, then the copy trader is gonna, on the receiver, look at how much you have and then risk the same percentage as the one that you risked on the sender. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna set that to 0. And then I want the lot size multiplier of 1. So I want all the lot sizes that are coming from the sender to be multiplied by 1 on the receiver. Then it's gonna give me the same lot size on both accounts. But you can see how this can be very handy if you are using 2 accounts of different sizes. Let's say if this was a 5k and say 10k or something, then I would multiply the lot size of the 5k by 2. So it's just gonna be a multiplied by the ratio between the 2 accounts. So I'm just gonna leave it at 1. Make sure that this is selected and I click OK. Also make sure that algo trading is allowed. And then voila, then we are done. Then now you can start placing trades, then they want to be copied to the other side as well. So yeah, that was just it, guys, just showing you how to set up the trade copy. I'm gonna be now using trading on the funded account, and then all my trades are gonna be copied here on the second account that I did. Then we'll see how that goes. Cheers.